Welcome back. It's been yet another busy week for Tennessee athletics.
Now to get you all caught up, here is Allie and Kadin.
Thanks, guys. Tennessee basketball is on a 4-game win streak. However, tomorrow night, the Vols will travel to Rupp Arena to take on the last team to defeat them, the Kentucky Wildcats.
For more on the battle in Lexington, here is TVC sports reporter Zach Pelfrey.
22-19 and Thank you, guys. Now, Tennessee and Kentucky played here just 3 weeks ago, a game where Tennessee blew a 17-point lead. The Wildcats only led that game for 34 seconds. Now, since then, the Vols are on a 4-game win streak, which hasn't happened since November. The Vols have cleaned up their act a little bit in these last 4 games, only averaging 11 turnovers, which is down from their season average of 14. The Vols are averaging 45.6 rebounds per game and 15.8 offensive rebounds, which is good for second in the country. Freshman star Nate Ament has been on a tear recently, scoring 29, 28, 19, and 22 in his last 4 games. He will be the key against Kentucky. Now, the Vols are 1-4 in their last 5 games against Kentucky. Being back in the top 25 this week, and with the momentum of their chemistry developing, the question is, can the Vols go down to Lexington and beat the Cats on the road? Guys?
Thanks, Zach. If the Vols want to beat the Wildcats, they are definitely going to need true freshman Nate Ament to keep that momentum he has found over the last 2 weeks. Saturday against Auburn, Ament led all scoring with 22 points while also grabbing 8 rebounds, a performance that earned him his 4th SEC Freshman of the Week honor, setting a new program record.
A concern for the Vols this week is the absence of center Felix Okpara. He was unable to play in either game this week due to a left calf injury, meaning junior J.P. Estrella would get the start. Against Ole Miss on Tuesday night, Estrella answered the call, scoring 12 points and grabbing 9 boards.
Ament seemed to have lost his touch, putting up only 2 points in the first. However, in the second half, he found it again, scoring 26 of the Volunteers' 58 second-half points. The Vols sit at 6 in the SEC with a 6-3 conference record on the season. Tip-off in Lexington tomorrow night is set for 8 p.m.
The Lady Vols are set for another top-ranked road matchup against number 3 South Carolina on Sunday. Currently on an 8-game losing streak against the Gamecocks, Tennessee will need to have a better performance than they had against UConn if they hope to end that streak. After digging themselves into a 16-point deficit early, the Lady Vols fought their way back and tied the game at 42 before the half. However, the comeback story didn't last long as the Huskies went on to outscore Tennessee 54-24 in the second half.
Looking to bounce back from the 96-66 loss, the Lady Vols traveled down to Athens to take on the Georgia Bulldogs last night. After 40 minutes of basketball, both teams found themselves at 68 points apiece, sending the game into overtime. Senior forward Z Spearman took control, scoring 8 of her 23 points in OT, leading the Vols to an 82-77 win over the Bulldogs. The Lady Vols are 7-1 in conference play to start the season and will tip off against South Carolina Sunday at 3 p.m.